In the last 4 games, the Mavericks have gone undefeated, now making them 1 game back of the 6th seed in the West. After the first game of this win streak, the Mavs added their new players from the trade deadline in Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. How good can the Mavs actually be? And after their new additions, are they set up to make a deep playoff run? Well, let's get into that. During this win streak, the Mavs have the 8th best offensive rating in the NBA. Luka has been incredible this season, but you already know that. Kyrie has also been great offensively during the stretch, but what's not being talked about enough is how good of a passer he's been. While only averaging 1.6 turnovers per game, Kyrie has been averaging 5.5 assists per game. Daniel Gafford has fit in seamlessly, being that rim running big that is a massive lob threat in any situation, and he's been a monster on the offensive glass. Since being on the Mavericks, he's averaged the 8th most offensive rebounds per game in the NBA. Josh Green has been playing very well offensively during the stretch, making his catch and shoot shots from deep, attacking closeouts, and making the right play. Not to mention he's a good cutter and he's a killer in transition. I swear he runs like a gazelle with how much ground he covers so quickly. Tim Hardaway Jr. has not been shooting great from the field, but he's been shooting good from deep, not just off the catch, but also on the move. Maxi Kleber has been good being that stretch big, and he's a solid connective passer, which he doesn't get enough credit for. Derrick Jones Jr. has been meh. He doesn't shoot much, he's just there to catch lobs, run in transition, and make the occasional corner shot from deep. Jaden Hardy has been very solid off the bench in the small amount of minutes he has been given. Over this win streak, out of the guys that have actually played real minutes, the Mavs have 5 players shooting over 37% from deep. P.J. Washington has been alright offensively, but he's shooting bad from deep, and most of those shots are good looks from the corner. He has struggled on corner shots from deep all season, but since being on the Mavs, he shot 16.7%. But last season, he shot 35.1% on those shots. If he can get back to shooting to that level, that elevates him in the Mavs offensively as a whole to a new level, especially because corner shots from deep will make up half or more of his shot diet. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, I would appreciate it if you could like this video, as it helps the video perform better in the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. I would gladly appreciate it. Defensively, during this win streak, the Mavs have not just been good, they have been phenomenal, having the best defensive rating in the NBA. Daniel Gafford has been incredible protecting the rim. Since being on the Mavs, he has averaged the 9th most blocks per game in the league. He is so good playing drop coverage in the pick and roll, and he's not slow-footed, being able to hold his own enough on the perimeter. Maxi Kleber has been good protecting the rim, averaging 2 blocks a game during the stretch. Like Gafford, he's good playing drop coverage. Kleber is not as quick as Gafford, but he's not slow-footed either. P.J. Washington has given them more versatility. He's capable of guarding wings, and he's strong enough to guard some centers, giving the Mavs 2 options to have lineups with a small ball 5 with him and Maxi Kleber. Josh Green is a very solid point of attack defender, being able to defend shooting guards, 2 small forwards. He has quick hands and is good at being in the passing lane. Derrick Jones Jr. gives them some versatility on the wing, and everyone else is doing their part. The Mavs have been so good lately, not to mention Derek Lively has only played the last game of this win streak due to being out with a nose injury. Now having the second half of the season to build their chemistry, I can see the Mavs having a crazy second half of the season, grabbing the 5th seed in the West and potentially making a run to the conference finals. I appreciate you watching this video. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about the new look Mavs. See y'all in the next one.